Welcome to Vedic Counsellor, where ancient Vedic wisdom meets modern scientific insight.
Have you ever heard of a flower that's so powerful, people literally call it a sacred flame? Well, today we're diving into one of nature's most incredible gifts, the Palash flower. This isn't just any blossom. It's said to hold the power of fire itself. I know, it sounds like something straight out of an ancient legend, right? But that's the big question we're going to tackle. Can a single flower really hold the power of a sacred flame and the secrets of the stars? Let's dig in and find out. So, first things first, what exactly are we talking about here? Let's get a really clear picture of this amazing flower. Okay, so in Sanskrit, it's known as Palash Pushp. We're talking about these brilliant, fiery, orange-red flowers that come from the Beauty monosperma tree. And they're not just beautiful to look at, they hold a really deep, sacred place in Sanatana Dharma. When they bloom in the spring, they just completely transform the entire landscape. And what's really cool is just how many names this flower goes by. I mean, Flame of the Forest. That one's pretty obvious, right? It just paints this perfect picture. But then you've got names like Tesu, Dok, and Kimsuka. And that tells you something important. This flower is a big deal across tons of different regions and traditions. All right, now for the really fascinating part. Let's see how this beautiful flower becomes such a powerful spiritual symbol. This is where we really get to the heart of what it all means. And this slide just nails its dual nature. On one hand, you've got that fiery look, which connects it directly to Agni, the Vedic god of fire. It stands for the power to burn away all the bad stuff, to transform, and to bring knowledge. But then, on the other hand, it's also compared to the lotus, which is all about spiritual awakening, rising above the mud of the world to find peace. It's somehow both fierce and totally serene at the same time. So this symbolism isn't just some abstract idea, It's woven right into everyday practice. These flowers are actually offered to major deities like Lord Shiva and Goddess Durga. The wood itself is used as sacred fuel, what they call samhita, in these really important fire rituals. People even plant the trees to bring peace to their ancestors. Oh, and my favorite part? It's traditionally used to make those amazing, vibrant colors for the Festival of Holi. How cool is that? It connects all this deep spirituality right back to pure joy and community. Okay, if you thought the spiritual side was fascinating, let's take it a step further, out into the cosmos. This is where we uncover the flower's deep connection to Vedic astrology, or what's known as Jyotish. In astrology, the Palash flower is actually a powerful tool for remedies. It's mainly linked with two big players in the cosmos. For the moon, or Chandra, it can help soothe things like anxiety and emotional turmoil. But its most famous and powerful connection is with Ketu, the south node of the moon, which is tied to some really intense spiritual and karmic energies. And this link to Ketu is absolutely crucial. See, in astrology, Ketu is a major force. It's connected to spiritual liberation, which is great, but it can also bring sudden loss, confusion, and a feeling of isolation. So the Palash flower is seen as one of the keys to balancing out this really intense, shadowy energy. And this powerful connection is literally spelled out in one of the most important planetary mantras out there. This right here is the very first line of the Ketu Graha mantra. Yeah, you heard that right. The mantra literally kicks off by saying, Ketu looks like the Palash flower. Just let that sink in for a second. By painting that picture in your mind, the mantra is pulling in the flower's fiery, cleansing energy. It's all about boosting Ketu's good side, that spiritual insight, while shielding you from the tough stuff. So you see, the flower isn't just some random offering, it is the remedy. Okay, so we've talked about the symbolism and the ancient traditions, but what about today? How can you actually use this wisdom in your own life? Let's get practical. Okay, so here's a really popular one that anyone can try, and it's all about attracting wealth and, financial stability. The belief is pretty simple. You take a Palash flower, wrap it up in a red cloth, and then place it wherever you keep your money, your cash box, your vault, whatever. The idea is that your treasury will never be empty. It's such a beautiful and simple way to invite a little abundance into your life. And that's not all. There are other ways to use it too. You can place the flowers around your home to help correct energetic imbalances, what's known as Vastu defects. You could even plant a Palash tree for blessings that can last for generations. Or you can get really specific and offer the flowers on certain days of the week, like Mondays to help with the moon's energy, or on fiery days like Tuesday or Saturday for other remedies. So after all that, its identity, its symbolism, its uses, what's the one big thing you should walk away with? At the end of the day, the Palash flower is the perfect example of how the natural world and the spiritual world are totally intertwined. It's so much more than just a plant. It's a living symbol, right? A bridge that connects the world we can see and touch with all those unseen energies that shape our lives. It's a tool for purity, a magnet for prosperity, and a key to cosmic balance. And that really leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? The Palash flower is just one incredible example. But it makes you wonder, what other powerful secrets are hiding in plain sight? All around us, in the trees, the flowers, even the stones, just waiting for us to slow down, pay attention, and rediscover their ancient wisdom.
If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel Vedic Counselor. For personal astrology consultation, horoscope analysis, or Vastu consultation, you can contact us on WhatsApp 919219539215 or visit our website www.vediccounselor.com. Thank you for watching.